Welcome to our channel. How Emma Stone, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and other SAG members are getting around Telluride. An interim agreement covers Louis-Dreyfus a 24-film Tuesday. But Stone is attending the festival on her own dime and isn't promoting her Searchlight film, Poor Things. At the Chuck Jones Theater during the Telluride Film Festival on Thursday night, a member of the industry audience exclaimed, "I can't believe she's here," to his neighbor. In order to promote her a 24-film, Tuesday, Louis-Dreyfus was the first performer at Telluride to make use of one of the Screen Actors Guild's temporary agreements. Nearly everyone in the Chuck Jones audience believed they were going to a star-free premiere of a tiny film from a little-known first-time director, Dana O. Pusey. However, Louis-Dreyfus, who has been a regular on the picket lines during the strike, was clearly prepared to explain herself to the audience. "I stand here in solidarity with my union and the WGA as a proud member of the Screen Actors Guild for the past 41 years, Louis-Dreyfus declared. "I want to thank my union for fighting for actors all over the country and for giving our film, this film, Tuesday, an interim agreement so that I could be here." She continued by thanking A24 for approving the contract, which is legally binding up until an agreement is reached between SAG and the Alliance of Motion Picture Television Producers. "Why can't the AMPTP agree to what my fellow brothers and sisters deserve at smaller studios like A24 can?" SAG members and their representatives have been attempting to plan for the fall festival season while on strike for the past few weeks. On the 47th day of the SAG walkout, as Telluride's opening day progressed, Emma Stone and Louis-Dreyfus gave a few examples of how they might. Yorgos Lanthimos' Poor Things, in which Stone both stars and produces for Searchlight, is another movie she has here. Disney's Searchlight division is an AMPTP member and a struck company as a result. As of Thursday night, Stone appeared to be flying under the radar to everyone but the most keen festival goers. Stone purchased a pass for herself to come see movies, flew on the festival charter, and attended the festival. She isn't doing press for Poor Things or taking part in Q and As for the film. At much larger festivals like Venice or Toronto, which have red carpets and photo calls, that low-key approach wouldn't work. But at Telluride, where there are no Spanx required, it is possible. Sandra Huller, whose films Zone of Interest, A24, and Anatomy of a Fall Neon are distributed by businesses that are not members of the AMPTP, is among the other actors present. Ethan Hawke's independent acquisitions title Wildcat, which has secured a SAG interim agreement, is represented by Laura Linney and Maya Hawke in this instance. The same goes for Dakota Johnson, whose independent project, Daddy-O, is also up for sale and protected by a temporary contract. The terms of interim agreements, which the AMPTP has already rejected, must be followed by purchasers of films. It is unknown how well these films will perform commercially. Some SAG members, including Sarah Silverman, voiced concerns when the interim agreements were first introduced. SAG urged members to benefit from the agreements in a statement it released a little more than a week ago. SAG National Executive Director Duncan Crabtree Ireland said in a statement that the interim agreement is a vital component of our strategic approach and was created for several reasons, all of which are aimed at protecting the interests of our members. On Thursday, Adam Driver promoted the neon film Ferrari in Venice, echoing Louis-Dreyfus' remarks from Telluride. Driver declared, "I'm proud to be here, to be a visual representation of a movie that isn't part of the AMPTP." The strike left subtle marks in other areas of Telluride. Netflix is a sponsor of the Chuck Jones Theater, where Louis-Dreyfus' movie had its premiere, and typically their logo would be prominent. Louis-Dreyfus was able to speak without the logo of an AMPTP company looming behind her because the festival asked sponsors to skip the logo signage this year. Thanks for watching. Stay connected with us for more videos.